Hello, children. Today I will continue chapter number 10, Reaching the Age of Adolescence. So, let's recap first of all what we had discussed in the previous videos. So, children, first of all, we had discussed the definition of adolescence and puberty. And after that, we discussed the changes which are occurring at the age of puberty, like increase in height, change in body shape, voice changes, increased activity of sweat and sebaceous glands, development of sex organs, reaching mental, emotional, and intellectual maturity. So, these are the changes which were observed at the age of puberty. Now, let's discuss the secondary sexual characteristics. Secondary sexual characteristics are the changes which takes place during puberty. So what type of changes are these? Let's see. In boys, hairs begin to grow on the face and they develop beards and mustaches. Hair also grows in the chest, armpits and public region, and moreover testes starts producing sperms. So these are the changes observed in boys. And in girls, their breast develops and hair grows in the armpits and public region, and the ovary starts to produce eggs. So these are the changes which are observed in girls. So children, these changes are controlled by chemical substances, and these chemical substances are known as hormones, and these hormones are produced by endocrine glands or endocrine system. As we have read all the different systems which are present in our body in last classes, like excretory system is there, circulatory system is there, digestive, respiratory, different systems are there, are present in our body. So this is one more system which is known as endocrine system or endocrine gland, which secrete the hormones. And we have seen that what are the hormones? These are the changes. These are the chemicals actually, chemical substances which are secreted by the endocrine gland. The male hormone which controls secondary sexual characteristic is known as testosterone. Okay, and it is produced in testes. So children, it's very very important. You have to just underline it or mark it, that name of what is a male hormone. So male hormone is a testosterone. It is produced in the testes. And on the other hand, the female hormone which controls secondary sexual characteristics is estrogen, and it is produced in the ovary. So I think I'm clear to you that the male hormone is testosterone and female hormone is the estrogen. It is produced in the ovary. Uh, Next, one thing is very very important, and one thing more I want to tell you, that the milk secreting glands or the mammary glands develop inside the breast, especially during this period. The production of these hormone is under the control of one other hormone secreted from an endocrine gland, which is known as a pituitary gland. So pituitary gland is known as master gland also, as it control the function of all the glands. So it's very very important question, uh, what is a pituitary gland and what is its function. So pituitary gland is clear to you, and what is its function? It controls the function of all the glands. That's why it is known as a master gland. So these are the secondary sexual characteristics. So children, now next let's see what is the role of hormones in initiating the reproductive function. As we have discussed that endocrine glands release hormones uh, into the bloodstream to reach a particular part which is known as a target site, and the target site respond to the hormone. So there are many endocrine glands or ductless glands in the body. So children, actually what happens, that few glands which do not directly, that hormones are secreted into the bloodstreams. So these glands are known as ductless glands. So there may be a one more question: why endocrine glands are known as ductless glands? Because they do not need the ducts. The hormones are directly released into the bloodstream to reach a particular body part which is known as a target site, and then it stimulates the changes in the body at the onset of puberty. So this is the changes, or the hormones or the secondary sexual characteristics that we had discussed. So Paheli was asking one of the question, that now the beginning of reproductive period when one become capable of reproduction, but they want to know if reproductive life once begin continues or it ends sometime. So yes, it ends, uh, the reproductive phase ends with the menopause. So this was the answer for Haley's question. So, children, in the next part, we'll discuss the reproductive phase of life in humans. Till then, just you just revise the secondary sexual characteristics. Thank you.